again. You know, maybe your thing isn't 10 rolls. Maybe your average is 12, and so you need to be in there in 6. Maybe your average is, you know, 10, so you need to be in and out in 5. You know, what have you, that kind of thing. I mean, you know, it's all what, you know, what you're comfortable with and what, you know, your SRR is. Talk about that, how important it is. You need 3 different rolls. We'll just review that one time for you. 3 different rolls. You need to have 3 different rolls, guys. That's a point of 6. You need to have 3 different ways you throw the dice. For each way you throw the dice, you need 2 minimum dice sets that work for you. Working on others that you can jump back and forth to. And the third thing about it is, excuse me, you want to, you know, get your landing zone down for those 3 types of ways. So there's 3 different things. 3 types of ways to throw dice. You need, just starting off, for each one, 2 different dice sets that work, you know, for the most part, that you can go to, bounce back and forth while you're working on other ones, and also the landing zone. So that's going to improve your average. Talked about that in the other video, how to improve your SRR, so we're just going to expand a little bit on that. This one, 6. That's a rolling here. We'll just roll, kind of, you know, get with it. Because my roll is designed to, you know, really get them so fast it just hits a casino in the head. They don't know how to act when this happens. You know, 3, 1, 4. Five, 1, 6, point. Come on, roll. Five, 4, 1. It's a little deep. 5, 1, 6. Triple on that one. Woo! See that 1-6-1 came up, then it bounced to 6-3. Whoa, buddy. Just enough energy in there. Make them roll from the 1 to the 3. Woo, get that 9 there. Ooh, don't like that kiss. Oh, oh. Hate that kiss in this roll. We don't want that. We don't want that. Nope. Nope. Throws the roll off. Of the roll you've been practicing. You know what I mean? So we don't want that. Kiss the son of a gun. 3, 1, oh. Back to back on that 4. Oh, deuce, 6. Just trying to 5 on that, man. Hey, 5, 4, 9. It's a little short. 4, 1, 5. I don't know if you guys noticed at 10 we were already a quad on the 6, a triple on the 9. I do believe so. That's what it's all about for me, guys. Banging those 10, man. There's something about them. So that's just me, though. You know what I mean? Banging those 10s. But we're gonna do a video right after this one with betting. We're gonna do. It's gonna be like called Fast 500. Because with 300 bankroll buying, you can make 500 so fast, just in a blink, man. Oh my gosh. If it hits right, it's 500 to like 700, 500, 800. If it hits right, it goes up to 8 to 1,000 range. Just what I found, and I like that. I really like that. Let's get back to business. Morning time, Sunday. Go out, roll. 5, 1, 6. Put that camera to get me right there. Hope it did. I don't want to run this to the editor. Get the time on that. 7:40. It's actually dead left. Nice little dead left. So that's our point 6, which was our first point. Funny how that works. I was telling you guys about that. How it's more difficult for me to hit those fire bets because, you know, my points, you know, seem to come on the numbers that I've already hit, you know. So there's nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just banging numbers. That's what we do. Ah, fucker. Damn it. Something about the music got caught up. Shit. That sucks, man. Fucking thing. Bullshit. Alright. 14 on that one. Yeah, probably just kept going, whatever. 5 6s, 4 9s, 2 5s, 3 4s. No 8s or 10s. I got distracted there at the end, damn it. It's like as I was getting ready to roll, man, I wanted to change this song, but that's why I was just reeling in the background, because I wanted to change it. I didn't have the folder playing like I wanted to, damn it. Instead of playing the whole folder. Anyway, though, CK, dangerous arm craps. But, yeah, I'm going to put out a video, after I cut this off, put the chips up. I'm going to do another video today called, it's going to be Fast 500. And I'm thinking about doing one more video after that. Depending, if I can just get them off real quick, I'll do it. Because I'm going to be practicing anyway. Go ahead and drop them. Sunday drop. Now that I have my music set right, the folder's playing right, it's not going to interrupt me even during my roll, damn it. A little 14 piece. Hey, nonetheless though, that's a nice money roll right there. That's a big money roll. You know what I mean? You made a ton of money under 10, I'm going to tell you right now. 4 9s, like I said, I have to go back and look at the tape, but I'm almost positive I had 4 6s out there and tripped 9s out there. I know I had both trips on that, So, but, it's first video of the day, that kind of thing. So we're just rolling. Not an 8, a 10, or junk on that. 2 points, 14 rolls, still would have banged them. You hit them 4s back to back. Hit a point on the 5, hit a point on the 6. Odds on both. Money right there, whatever. I mean, shit, let me see. Oh, we gotta get our out ship, sorry. Oh, out ship here. Yep, little 15 piece. So, you know, can't be upset about that. Zero junk. Lost focus at the end, man. You know, Rise, I'm getting ready to throw the dice. That's what I mean. Just little shit creeps in your mind. You gotta keep your mind clear, man. You gotta keep your mind clear. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here thinking about the folder as I'm getting ready to let the dice go. So, you know, you can't have anything in your mind, you know. So, I wasn't on autopilot like I should have been. But, A-C-K, dangerous arm craps. What you want to do is keep your mind clear and have good sessions. Throw good sessions, guys. Throw good sessions. You know, and, you know, try to watch good rollers, like good rolls. You know what I mean? Try to be careful of, you know, who you watch. I'm not telling you know, who to watch and not to watch. I'm just saying that, you know, be careful because you want to take in good form. You want to see good form. You know what I mean? You don't want to see bad form and, you know, bad rolls. And, you know, I said before, it's, you know, just like in training. You know, you're watching someone squat that's bad squatter. You know what I mean? And especially you're just learning how to squat. That's not going to be good for you, you know, because that, you know, that gets embedded into your subconscious. And, you know, once you walk away, your subconscious is, especially when you're sleeping on it, your subconscious is chewing on that. You know what I mean? And if you watch that over and over and over, then that's what, you know, you're going to probably end up doing because that's what you're watching over and over. But if you watch good form, see what I mean? The things that you want to be doing. That's what you want to be doing. And then you also, you yourself, you know, I've come to this conclusion that, you know, I've said it before, that you want to have good sessions. You know, good rolling sessions. You know, good sessions. You know, the best you can, man. Best you can. You know, this is a good session, even though it's 15, you know, whatever. I mean, there's nothing, you know, because it's just under my average, you know, 18 to 20 range. I lost a little bit of focus, but still, it doesn't, I mean, what matters is look at the numbers stacked up. 0 junk, 0 8 or 10. We only use 4 numbers of the 6. You know what I mean? I mean, all it comes down to hitting one number for 3. If you hit it for 4, that's gravy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? A double's good for you know, for a beginner, as far as like, you know, you hit a double on a number, get out. You know, you like spread your number, then you hit, like say if you hit a 4, you come out, you hit a 4, all right, boom. You don't work it, but then, you know, after that, you got your money up. Hit a 5, that's one. Hit a 8, that's another one. Hit a 9, that's another one. Then you hit another 5, that's a dub, what I mean, then pull off like that. That's just a little simple way you can do it, you know what I mean? Or you can hit the back-to-back if you're, you know, a little bit nervous at the time, just to go ahead and, you know, because you get warmed up. It's okay to take that, you know. You don't always have to, you know, especially if you know you're going to be there, you know, putting in a little bit of work on them. You know you're going to be able to get the dice a couple times and be able to rip on them. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and take them little small babies, you know, build up, you know, as you're building to getting warm, you know. Once you're finally warm, you've got, you know, hell, you don't even hardly have to use as much as your money. You might only, you're on the buy-in, you might only have to put 50% of your money in, or, you know, 25% of what you're going to buy in. For instance, you know, you were going to buy in for 300, you know, so you buy in for X amount at the beginning, but you're easing in. You know, you're going to have to buy in for whatever you have to buy in, but the point is once you get warmed up, you know, you're only, you know, you're pulling off so fast, you know, while you're cold, giving yourself time to warm up, but while you're warming up, you're making little increments of money. You know, if you know you're going to be there for a little bit and working, getting the dice, you know, a couple, 3 times probably. You know what I mean? But, you know, there's all kinds of strategies. You know, then take it to them. But that's what you want to be able to do, though. I keep saying that and saying that. You know, the number hitters, repeaters are where it's at, in my opinion. You know, how to make that fast money. Especially if you're hitting pointers. You know, you're hitting those points. You're getting the odds. Especially like Easy Way says, the 4 and the 10 is a must for odds, because you're going to get 2 to 1 on that. You know what I mean? Shit, you're going to put 50 up, you know, you're going to get a hundo back. I mean, you know, you hit that, that's what it's about right there to me. I mean, doubling up your money, you know. So, hey, don't be greedy. We'll cut this one off. Hopefully you'll be able to put this in your pipe and smoke it. Sorry I didn't do a better job at rolling, guys. No, it is the dice. That's the way we do it. Just keep in mind those long rolls don't always, that's not going to be the big monies. You got to remember the under the radar stuff. You know what I mean? Like the 10 rolls. It's under the radar. It's not the big rolls. People are like, ha, but a lot of damage gets done within that little bit of roll. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys is, the casino's like the big ship, and we're just pounding it and pounding on it. You know what I mean? While it's just gobbling and gobbling, people and gobbling them up. Hey, have a drink. Hey, here's a slot with the fancy, shit, blaring, you know what I mean? Drawing you and all that hocus pocus baloney. You know what I mean? Hey, a cute little waitress walking around. Hey, do you want a drink? All this baloney. Music going in the back, all the lights and all this stuff, Put the bathrooms clear in the back, Same with the checkout place where you get your money to cash out. You know what I mean? Put that shit where you can't even hardly, you can't hardly find them, let alone finding, the exits. At times, if you're new, it may to disorient you. So, I'm just not into that. Let me get my money and I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm going to do, that big ship is gobbling. Is one of my points. The big ship is, it's like a big monopoly, just gobbling people up, gobbling them in here. You can be rich. You can it's just like people are sucked into that bullshit, man. You don't come in this game right here to try to, I don't think like, okay, I'm going to get rich. No, I just, I think, hey, I'm just going to pound these bastards. You know what I mean? And it's, I don't know, man. It's just kind of like a tight mindset. You know what I mean? You can think, okay, I want to get rich, but I just kind of think that that's like kind of getting loose. You know what I mean? You just want to keep, keep your nose to the grind. Like, hey, I'm just going to keep pounding them. You know what I mean? And the harder you pound them, you'll get better and better. And, you'll have times when you pound them and you'll really get off on them. You know what I mean? You'll bang like four in a row and you'll hit, a damn, on your come out, you'll hit the damn, small or the tall. You know what I mean? You might lose your pass on it, don't matter, because you got $10 on it, so you're going to hit that. And boom, the next thing you know, you throw 4 in a row. I mean, that is a lick. You see what I mean? It doesn't take the long rolls. You just got to break it down. That's what I'm into. You know what I mean? I can throw long rolls, and that's great, but, I'm into flying under the radar, true Vegas style. You know what I mean? All I need is 10 strong rolls, daddy. That's all I need. I'm doing big damage on them. Because, see, I want to bang numbers. You understand what I mean? When I first started, I couldn't do that shit, man. That's, that's what I think of when I'm rolling. That's all I think of is, hitting numbers, And that, it must be, I guess that's what you can really smoke on this one, is that's what I think. When I'm rolling, I'm thinking of hitting numbers, the same number. Thought like gripping the dice the same way, but then, hitting repeater numbers. I don't know if I showed you guys or not. Ain't no excuse, but look here. From the dog. So, that could have affected me too. Because I am doing like that. Got the finger up there. It's not too much on it though. You know what I mean? But it's irritating though. I mean, I'm not going to give that the cause of 7 out. I think it's just distraction myself. Yeah, dog had something in his mouth, so I stuck my hand in there real quick. It was like dry bone, and teeth are sharp, although they're not as sharp now, because 4 months old, whatever have you, 14 weeks old, or 16, 17, no, 18 weeks, I guess it'd be, something like that, 4.5 months old. So yeah, so we're working with that. So it's it messes with my super grip, because of the super grip. My finger's right in there, the super grip, so it's kind of irritating, and I can't get up on the edge like that with it, but we're going to work with it. That's what you can do, though, guys, And if you have an average of 10 to 12, there's nothing wrong with, if you're not into the 3 and out, just bang half of what your SRR is. If you can consistently have your average of 10 to 12, I'm just putting numbers out there, 8 to 10, 8 to 10, you'll be out, and, whatever it is, get out in half. So, preferably, you'd really like to get in between 8 and 10, average. And then it's okay to hit them for, 4s. Yeah, if you have the bigger average, you can hang in there. You know what I mean? You can hang in there like double what you could if you had a lower average. But you can't think like that. You can't, because that's what's going to hold you back. You see what I mean? Don't think like, oh, no. Take what you can get. You keep taking what you can get. And as you're taking, you're going to be able to take more, trust me. You know what I mean? Because You know, you know, we're eating an elephant here. You know, it starts with a little bite, and you got to take bites and keep on biting and biting. You see what I mean? So, you know, it's not going to happen in one day. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to throw the repeaters in one day, but it's okay though. You can do things that set you up. So once you start throwing the repeaters, and get you to going towards throwing the repeaters. You know, once you get going that way, and once you start doing that, that's when the real money will come in. Because see, you'll truly be able to capitalize if you have like an 8 or 10 SRR, and you're like, oh, I want like a big 15 or whatever, you know, which that stuff's crazy. You know, I mean, it really is. That's not, you know, man, that's like some rare stuff, rare shit, man. But I'm a madman. Bone thrower's a madman. Anyone else out there with that high average, like 18 to 20, you're mad too, because I know you're putting in mad hours. Okay, that's not, you know, I mean, a good average would be, you know, 9 to 12. You get 9 to 12, you're good, because then you can roll half of that, you know, make your money. Especially when you learn to, you know, bang the numbers within your average for half of whatever your average is. You know, it's just the math, guys. It's just the math. Think about it. Your average is 10. Hang in there for 5. Learn to hit the numbers, so that way, you know, you can still get a triple within 5. Shit, you see me come out with come-out rolls and hit 3 in a row. That's you. That's you. It takes throwing the dice the same way, gripping them the same time, or same every time, and throwing them the same release. Gripping them the same way every time, same release every time. Get those down. Get your sweet spots down for your landing as well. Once you got those three things down right there, what I just said, start focusing on when you're, you know, when you're throwing the dice. Because once you have those 3 things down, you know, every time you grab the dice, because like when I grab the dice now, right, I still always think, you know, grabbing the same time, same way, same time. I always think of grabbing the same way and release the same way. My spot doesn't matter because it's like automatically programmed in. It's baked in. So I'm down to just where it's like grab the dice, grip them the same way, release them the same way. You know, pretty much the release isn't even a thought. It's really gripping the dice. So once you have those 3 things down, then you start concentrating on banging numbers. So now what I do is I concentrate on mainly gripping the dice, throwing them the same way. You know, a small percentage in that, knowing the throw, because it's, you know, it's pretty much baked in. You know, with it's like linked up with gripping the dice. Whichever way I grip it, it's like the throw goes along with it. So, so then I really am thinking about, you know, hitting the same number, like banging the same number, that kind of thing. So, you know, that's what I got for you this time, guys. Hey, CK, dangerous arm craps. That's where we did that one. Show you how we set it up one more time. I think the camera caught it. I was actually putting my thumb all the way down on those. Thumb all the way down. So like that. So then once I'm actually ready to roll, that's how it looks. Like that. See? Get it past the pass line. 6, deuce, 8. CK, dangerous arm craps. Remember what I was telling you guys. 3 things you want. It's going to improve your average. Don't get caught up in, you know, other people's long averages, because it means nothing. What is your average? Focus on, trust me, focus on your shit. Trust me. Focus on your shit. Like I say, if you got an average of 8, bang 4 in there. Learn to stay within them numbers and get off the junk. But you know what? You can still have, you know, I mean, let's not forget, if they have all small, tall, and all, you got to play that shit, man. You know what I mean? Because that's just going to help you in there. I think, you know. But we'll go into another time. But the whole point is learn to stay within the numbers the best you can. If your average is 8, hit 4, then get out. Trust me. Trust me. And when you're warming up, you know, you're not sure how it's going to go, but you still want to be in there and get the mix going. You know, get everything warmed up. Throw a couple bucks out there on the line. You know what I mean? But don't stay in there as long as you will stay later on when you get the dice and you're warmed up. And that's just saying if you're going to get the dice relatively quick, not waiting an hour to get the dice back, obviously. You know, there's maybe a couple people at the table. You know, maybe 3 or maybe 4. We're going to get the dice quick because they're going to 7 out fast. You're not, but they will. You see what I mean? So that's the whole premise there, guys. CK Danger Psalm Craps. See you next time, guys. Have a good day. Sunday.